cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as...
Good morning and welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection daily inventory thing where we remember we can take a breath during the day and check in with the universe, see how we're feeling, all that wonderful stuff. So, hope everybody slept well if you're in the morning time zone, or I hope you're having a good day or evening if you are elsewhere at a particular different time. So I was just sitting here thinking, I've got a event coming up in like 3 weeks, and I'm going to be giving a 45-minute talk on tarot. I'm trying to decide what to do. So maybe I'll just talk to the camera for a second. No, but that's what I was actually thinking about. I think I'm going to do it on the elements in the elements in the cards, and I'll just do that, I think. But yes, it's May 3rd, Clopper Road, and is a Beltane ritual event party. There'll be a maypole. It's in a park. It'll be fun. If anybody wants to fly from wherever you are in the world. So, what am I doing here again? Reminder to put our feet flat on the floor, have our butt do the kitty dance, shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. Listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean and take that breath. It really is like shifting gears once you get used to it. Whether it's listening to the cards like I do, or if it's lighting a candle, or it's just having that special corner with pillows. It's whatever reminds us oh yeah, it's time to relax. At least for a couple minutes out of the day, which is a good thing. But we are here to check in with the universe. Or as I like to say, the universe holds up a mirror, asks us what do we see, and we use the tarot as that reflection. So let's see, what do we see? I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one's a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this stack will lead down one path. This stack will lead down a different one. And this center one will lead us to a totally different journey. And I'm going to take the center stack, which I like to think of as being right at the heart. Ooh, interesting. Have those jumpers, which are going to be presenting themselves. Again, I've been doing this so long, it's like rare that I get jumpers, but I guess I got jumpers this morning. Good morning, Angelina. Okay, so what do we have for today? I'm going to flip each card over one at a time. Good morning, Maureen. Like we are reading the pages of a book. And we have the 7 of coins. So 7s are about potential, drive, ambition. Coins are about home, health, finances, and all those things that keep us grounded. So when we see the 7 of coins, it's one of those things where we want to move forward. We want things to go. You know, we're in numerology from 1 to 10, and a 7. We're pretty far along. We're a couple numbers now past 5, and so we can start to get a little impatient. But as I like to say, no matter how long we stare at the grapes on this vine, they're not going to grow any faster. So this is about having a little bit of patience as things move along. But I'm wondering what they have their back to. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. Talk about impatient. So knights are fire and energy and creativity. They're the element of fire. And wands, definitely the element of fire. So here this charger's jumping, he's ready to just jump into the air. We can see that this knight's got plumes of fire and got salamanders, which are representing fire. So this is about jumping forward, moving quick, and keep in mind, again, cards are gender neutral. They're not male or female. It's masculine energy and feminine energy, and court cards can be us, somebody else, or just part of the situation. But he's jumping into that 7. Kind of makes me wonder what he's got his back to. Choices that have to be made. So we have these 2 different actions that are weighing out. One is being patient. One is just jumping into the fire and rolling as fast as we can. And then we get the 2 of Swords. And as you can see, it's like being blindfolded. It's choices being made. And 2s are about balance, making choices. And I like to point out that these swords are identical. So sometimes it's hard to decide between A and B because both choices may appear close to the same. It's like, what's the difference? Whether I do A or B. But it's one of those things where sitting down, focusing, because as I say, there are no coincidences and everything's an omen. And these are 2 different types of cards. So what choice would we want to make? And again, these cards are looking towards the past. This card is looking at where we came from. This card here is looking at the 7 of coins. And this card right here looking straight at us if she had that blindfold off. And if that blindfold was off, it's one of the few cards where they would be staring straight at us, like justice. So let's turn over the advice card. So, we have the 9 of Swords. And again, swords are our thoughts, our ideas, and sometimes there are anxieties. So the 9 of Swords is called sometimes the nightmare card because of the way Pamela Coleman Smith has this drawn. But it's just all that stuff that weighs on us. We know when we should be doing something. We know what we should do. Sometimes it's just difficult to do it. Sometimes, again, it just seems like, what's the difference anyway? But this is one of those cards where in a situation like this, I always say that, if you don't make the decision, something's going to make the decision for us. So the advice card is just reminding us that inaction is a choice. Doing nothing is a choice. Not making a choice is a choice. And that we need to make that decision. So again, we can see that we've done this waiting. We've got all this fire and energy. But what's holding us back from making a decision? What is the 2 swords that we have? The 2 cards that are swords. What is the focus of our anxiety? We've gone through the hurry up and wait, and now we just want to get things done. Hurry up and wait, and let's just get things done. And then it's like, okay, let's pause and think. So is it hurry up and wait, get things done, or pause and really examine what's going on? And I know for me that I've got these things going on at the office. And it seems like it's an all or nothing thing. And that And sometimes that can be paralyzing. And that's where the anxiety comes in. It's this all or nothing thing. And then by not making a choice, it becomes paralyzing. When everything doesn't have to be all or nothing. It's almost like any choice is better than no choice. And so with that, again, I hope everybody has that amazing rest of their day or evening, wherever you happen to be. And again, I will be back here tomorrow. So again, thanks a lot. Take care. And yeah, I guess it comes down to like any choice is better than no choice. Just making that decision and then sticking to it. So with that, take care. You are more than welcome. And I will see you again tomorrow.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand, whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark.